Marcus, my man, give me some dap, homie. My father, let's chat. Long time no talk. What's up, Push? Wow, dude, yeah, for real. Long time no talk with you, man. Where the heck you been? What's up, Donovan? What's up, Cam? PV, you forgot all about me. Wow, dude. Can't believe you. No, let's not chat. Fine, okay. Let me end the stream. We'll click the little X button up here. Here, let me click that X button. JJ, what's up, baby? Gamer, dude. I wasn't really reading Discord like that. They gave Kyler Murray a 73 overall. Wow, you're playing RTF. What the heck is RTF? Reward the fan. Oh, okay. You wanted to play UFC with us? Oh, yeah. I played against Preston. JJ, that's who I was playing together with the one day. Are you streaming Madden 20 in 2 weeks? Is it 2 weeks from now? You're playing Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, okay. Oh, what do you mean? Like when I was playing? I was doing a simulation earlier because I was just eating dinner. Marcus, no, it wasn't. It wasn't the end of the world. So no, we didn't do that. I guess it would be other kind of stuff if we're up to you. You know what I'm talking about? Having to do with a certain couple of letters, starting with B, ending with J. You started college in 3 weeks. Wow, dude. So what are you going to go major in, man? What's your major? What's your minor? What's your major malfunction? So yeah, you start your mom in 3 weeks. Wow, okay. Sounds good. Why does school start literally? You major in me? Oh, baby. I minor in you. Did you impress in such God. You guys are freaking creeps. You start preschool on 3. Oh man, sorry. I'm like almost tearing up with this crap. We never, no, we never got around to it, Donovan. We were too busy playing games. Oh man. That's funny because you put wife.jk. I thought it was a link, but it didn't purge anything. That's kind of neat. No, we did not get around to sucking each other's toes. That was kind of at the bottom of the list of things to do. So I don't know if he's gonna join this or not because I think he might be sleeping by now. He might be sleeping by now. Minor in my butt. Wow. Okay. So no, we didn't toe suck, man. I'm sorry. Sorry to tell you. I mean, I guess that was good for us though, because dude, my AC is finally getting fixed tomorrow. Of course, like the day, 2 days after he leaves. But I mean, at least I had that mobile one that I bought, so at least that wasn't too bad. I mean, that at least made conditions livable. So you coming to fix my AC? Okay. Yeah. So what did we do? So actually, you know what? I learned something new about Preston this time around, but it didn't. It took for him to leave. It took for him to. It was actually when he was on the bus riding going home that he messaged me about some city that he was in. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm passing through Oakwood right now," and I said, "Oh, that's where." I said, that place is that city is where where the bowling alley is that I would normally go to bowl." And he goes, "What? You like to bowl?" And I'm like, "Dude, I love bowling." And he's like, "Oh, he's like, I love bowling too. How come I'd ever do that?" He's like, "We never went bowling." So I'm like, "Well, I'm like, just something to keep in mind for the next time around." But I never knew. So, but yeah, we did some stuff when he was here. I mean, we had some great breakfasts on the grill. I used my new griddle, man. Oh man, I made some nice breakfasts on there. That thing is amazing for breakfast. Yeah, I did reset push. Are we gonna invade Area 51 together? Yeah. Yeah, I know, Donovan, dude. I couldn't believe that, and I still can't believe that now. Like it's, they had that match on Raw and Seth Rollins won out of that, and I just think that's dumb. Like Braun Strowman is, to me, the clear pick for them to try to push that dude. And you live in Vegas and you have an extra room. Oh snap! All right. Area 51 card full. Lyric had posted he tweeted the one day and said, he's like, if people were gonna raid Area 51, he's like, and they could stream that, he's like, I would totally watch it. It's only like 45 minutes out. Wow. So I don't know how loud my fan is in the background, but I have to have a fan on because I still don't have AC. I'm not in my living room. That's the only room that I have AC in right now because of the mobile AC unit. So we made some breakfast. So I made breakfast, not every day on the grill, but oh, Marcus, wow. Um, I had, so one in the morning, so for breakfast, our ideal breakfast we had scrambled eggs with sausage links, like Bob Evans sausage links, and I bought fresh potatoes. The first time I tried to make potatoes on the grill, I bought like those for the frozen bag kind. I tried to put those on the grill and tried to griddle those things, and they were all mushy. It was basically like eating mashed potatoes. Catch a newspaper? What? They never eat at Wendy's. They have no standards. So yeah, we had and then but then the second time, so after I made those potatoes, we went to the store and I bought fresh Redskin potatoes, and then I diced those up. So I made home fries, as they call them, which are the square potatoes, and I put those on the grill and put oil on those things. Oh my God, they came out freaking fantastic. Wait, oh, never eat at Wendy's. I thought you said they don't eat at Wendy's. So wait, you're saying never eat at Wendy's? They have no standards? What? Dude, Wendy's is so good though. Their food is far better tasting than McDonald's, and in my opinion, really feel like it's fresher. And Marcus works at McDonald's too, so don't be dissing baby Marcus's career path. He's trying to work his way up to manager. Right now, he just cleans the toilet. You put oil on me. That's but yeah, so we had those. The one day I even made we had leftover steak from one dinner, so I made a steak and we split that up, and had that with our breakfast. But man, the potatoes on there were great, dude. The potatoes on there were great. The potatoes, the sausage, the eggs. I mean, everything I cooked on there, freaking phenomenal. We had steak two times for dinner. Over the course of that week, we had ribs one night. And of course, we had the one night where we went to B-Dubs, where we watched the U.S. and Mexico soccer game. You eat my potatoes? Nice. Watch me make food. I was thinking about one of the mornings. I was literally thinking about. I was literally thinking about streaming myself cooking breakfast, but I was just like, nah. I mean, it takes time, man. That's the thing is cooking it on there. The cooking breakfast, it takes time. Why did you stop talking about Mexico versus USA? What do you mean? There's nothing to talk about. What's up, Damien? How's it going, dude? So that was the other dinner that we had. Where else did we go for dinners? Oh, we had White Castle that one day. The White Castle again, like if you ever get a chance to go to White Castle and order those sliders, whatever you do, do not put cheese on the sliders again. Do not put cheese on the sliders. Stream breakfast tomorrow, dude. I don't make breakfast for myself. I only made breakfast because one, I was on vacation, and Two, I wanted to experiment because it was the first time I'd ever made any breakfast on my grill, and three is because I had a guest. So I mean, it was just something to do. But like I don't normally make breakfast on the grill because it just that takes too long. It's like an hour, dude. I had to wake up like an hour early just to make breakfast, and it's not worth it. I just eat a granola bar and I'm fine. I definitely agree with that, Donovan. I actually thought that the Undertaker looked like refreshed, and he actually looked like he was like mostly mobile, which is really weird. So I don't know what he did to get prepared for that match, and how they made him look like as good as he did, but he actually looked like semi-legitimate in that match. I was actually very surprised by that match. No, Marcus. No. No, dude, I said I usually just eat a granola bar for breakfast. Going to Cincinnati. What the heck's in Cincinnati, man? What is in Cincinnati, dude? There's nothing in Cincinnati except for the Bungles and the Reds. Bring me those toes. Yeah, right. So what did we do? So we spent, and then you guys know that we spent 10 hours at Cedar Point the one day. So there was that. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Um, so I got a chance to get on more rides this time than last time. So I ended up going on Millennium Force by myself, and I ended up going on Top Thrill Dragster by myself. And it's been a long time since I've been on Top Thrill Dragster, for sure. So I was glad to be able to go on that again. We rode the Raptor like many times. The Raptor was fun. The Valravin was down the whole time we were there. They were trying to repair it or fix it. We didn't even get a chance to ride that damn ride. I was so disappointed. Like that's like one of the risks you take in spending all day. The Dragster is the best. It's good, man. The Dragster's really good. And then oh yeah, so our final challenge in the park that we challenged each other to was on every single ride that we went on. We had to go on every ride again, but we had to keep our eyes closed the whole time. So that was our challenge, and we did that. We both did that. We did that on the Raptor, and we did that on the what is that, Mean Streak, or whatever the hell it's called. I forget. Not the Mean Streak. I forget what it's called. They got the two coasters. One's red, one's blue. I forget what the hell they call it. It's a bit where they race against one another. You finally had an Angry Orchard? Good. I'm sure it tasted great. Preston drank plenty of those when he was up here. He had two tall Angry Orchard glasses when we were at B Dubs. And then he found out later, and again, like, this isn't anything against him, but I mean, I guess, it just comes with experience going out places and stuff like that. But later on, he found out we were talking about the drinking at B Dubs, and I said, well, I'm like, you do realize that, it tastes a lot better. They have it on draft. So B Dubs, the reason why I get Angry Orchard there is because they have it on draft, and it tastes phenomenally better than it does in the bottle. And Preston agreed with me on that, and he drank two of those, but then he was like, I said, well, I only got one because, normally I don't drink two of those there. And he goes, oh, he's like, I just like them. They were good. I'm like, well, you do know that they're $6 a glass for the beer, right? And he's like, what? He's like, you mean you don't get refills? I'm like, dude, it's alcohol. You don't get refills on alcohol. Where the hell did you grow up where they give you refills on alcohol? I'm like, it's not pop or some cheap crap that they can just easily, give you refills on. So I'm like, you drank $12 worth of beer, man, in one sitting, essentially. That's insane. B-dubs during the local teams playoff is amazing. Oh yeah, even when it's not, it's still amazing. During when they have any sports teams, any games. Although that soccer game though, there was no one there, which I guess isn't surprising. It was a Sunday night, so I guess no one was taking off Monday for the soccer game, U.S. and Mexico. Um, so that's cool, push. What else did we do? There were some other things. So the other thing that we wanted to do, we were actually planning on. Originally, I had on my list to go to the art museum. I haven't been to an art museum in a while. I'm kind of surprised that he would want to go to an art museum because I just don't see him being like into art. But who am I to say? But we didn't go to art museum this time again. Like we last time we planned on going as well, but we didn't go. We went to the fireworks um, close by in Solon. We didn't go to two fireworks show. We just went to one. But then the day after the fireworks, then we went to they have a Fourth of July parade over where my mom lives. So we went over there and met up with my brother. Oh, excuse me. My brother and his wife, and my mom. Um, and we got they throw out candy during their July 4th parade, so we both brought bags and scooped up candy and gum and all that stuff. And the Cowboys are the second best team. Yeah, I don't know, dude. EA's kind of screwy this year, I guess. Hi, Audrey. Hmm. Audrey's looking a little sus up in here. Neither. Neither Taylor Swift or Justin Bieber. They're both bad. I mean, I guess maybe Taylor Swift because Justin Bieber, like, no, dude. Taylor Swift at least has some catchy songs, but Justin Bieber, like, that's just no. I can't do that. It's not gonna happen. Baker's crying because Preston is gone. No, I feel like I got like it's like sinuses or something. I feel like it's getting bad outside because it's getting ready to. It's been threatening to rain. Actually, like literally the whole week that Preston was here, it was threatening to rain every single day, and it like didn't rain at all. The forecast was like some amount of rain potentially every single day for every single day that he was going to be here, and it didn't rain at all. It rained the day he got here. Like literally, I picked him up. It was like pouring outside. It was insane. Like it hadn't rained for days prior to him getting there, but then as soon as the day he comes in, it's just like dumping rain downtown. But then after that, like it didn't rain at all. And then actually, it was raining the night I dropped him off. Like a little bit. It wasn't like as bad as when I picked him up. But there was a storm passing through downtown just as we had gone down that way. A storm had passed through, so the ground was all wet and there was big puddles of water alongside the streets where it doesn't drain well. So that was interesting. Nick Foles should be 99. No way. Do you know who the Harlem Globetrotters are? Yes, I know who they are. The basketball team that do all the tricks and stuff and use trampolines and all sorts of crazy crap. Foles jersey, right. So what else did we do? We played. So we played Division. We spent like a couple days just playing Division towards the end. Like honestly, we had gone actually an entire week with him being here, and we didn't play any video games. Like that was good actually because I feel like when he's not here, like it's all our one of our main interactions is through playing video games. And so it was cool just to like have someone come here, you're hanging out and you're not just playing video games the whole time. You're actually like we went to stores and walked around and tried to do a bunch of different stuff just to stay active and do stuff. So I mean that was cool just to like have so long without actually playing games. Give you a tour of the house. I've already done that before, man. He went with me to go. I went and I went and ordered new furniture, so he went with me to go do that. Um, he was here when I got new carpet installed. So I got new carpet installed as well. Because I had the old carpet torn up like months ago, and I had been walking around on wooden floors for the last like couple of months. It was pretty bad. So I'm just glad I finally got new carpet installed, and it's all nice and comfy and soft to walk on. It's where it's air conditioned in the living room. It carries amongst the carpet a lot better than it did in my old carpet. Wow. Browns are on the verge of a dynasty. I don't know, man. We'll see. Like I said, you gotta wait and see how things unfold first. Let's let the team get a chance to get on the field before we start making any proclamations. So, what else did we do? I mean, I feel like we did a lot, but well, yeah. So we went through the division too. We got through level 30. We cleared level 30, and then we found out that they basically reset the whole map. Like, okay, now that you wiped out like you took over all the control points and the settlements that the bad guys had originally taken over. They basically take over all the control points and settlements again, and you got to basically refight them all except for at a higher level, like at beyond the level 30, which is just like really. So you're basically like almost starting the entire game over, but now it's like more difficult. So then you got to wipe through all that again, and then you go. Then I think you go to the end game, which is just like it's going to be insane. But it's just like wow, it's such a pain. It was huge. You had a grill tour. Oh my god. I have an air mattress in my living room right now. I have an air mattress in my living room right now because of the heat. You can't sleep upstairs with the heat the way with the way it's been. Oh, last week it or yeah, last week it got down to like 60 overnight, one or two nights. So that actually made it really nice because then the house took a lot warmer during the day a lot longer during the day to warm up. So it wasn't like just hot in the house the whole time. Baby Marcus, no. No, that did not happen. So what else? For boot camp, wait, what do you mean for boot camp? Like boot camp, like as in punishment boot camp? Hi, mom. Hi, mom. How's Preston doing? Is he sleeping already? Is he irritating you with his snoring now? So do a Q&A. Marine boot camp. Oh, okay. So like he's not like being sent there to like shape up. It's because he voluntarily decided to go to Marine boot camp to become a Marine. He's at home. Oh, he's not with you right now. Did he tell you? Did he tell you that I was the one night I was? I mean, I wasn't trying to be a jerk about it, but I told him because I explained to him I was actually trying to be nice about it. Um, so like when Preston stayed over, he was sleeping in the air mattress I bought when he came over, and I slept in the recliner that was like next to that the air mattress, and there was like one or two. There was one night he started snoring, and I kicked the air mattress, and it was enough. Like it didn't even wake him up. I thought it was just gonna be enough to like. What I was trying to do is my objective was to kick it so that way he would like adjust. He would move and adjust without really like me being like, dude, wake the f up and stop snoring. Like I was trying not to like be like that. And then like he was mad. He got mad because he said something about it. He was mad that I did that, and I was just like, dude, I was just trying to be nice by just basically nudging the mattress or kicking it so that way like it would be enough to rattle you out of your sleep, enough where you would maybe adjust your body, and then that way you would stop snoring. So I'm like, it wasn't like I was trying to be rude about it. That was my unique way of trying to not completely wake you up. But that first time I was like, bro, I even said at one night I was like, bro, and I said like I kind of like yelled and he didn't even hear me, so I had to like stand up You should have live streamed the argument. There was no it wasn't an argument. Like honestly, like we weren't like mad at each other. I mean, he was irritated by it. I could tell that because he was like, oh, he's like, you didn't. He was like, why the hell were you kicking my bed? And I was just like, I told him, it was like, again, I wasn't trying to be rude and like literally wake you up out of a sleep altogether. I was just trying to. So then what I did is probably like the second to last night when he was there, what I did was, so you know how like when you're sleeping, you're used to like the ambient, like if you go to sleep with certain ambient noise around you, like you're used to hearing that ambient noise, right? And then all of a sudden if you hear something different, like that's enough to like maybe wake you up out of your sleep. I mean, at least that's the way I am, and that's the way he explained that that's the way he is too. So what I did was the second to last night when he was starting to snore. What I did is since I was laying close to the door, I just went and I just opened the door real quick, and you could hear because in the living room you could hear the door like pop open, and then I closed it, and that was enough for him to like he looked up and looked like at the door, and I just like went back laid back down, and then it caused him to get up and turn over and go back to bed, and he didn't even really remember it. I told him that's what I did. I said I was trying not to like wake you up completely. I was just trying to get you to do enough to like adjust your position, and that's what it did. Is it caused him to like wake up enough to change positions, and then he stopped snoring. So last year it wasn't an issue because last year wasn't an issue because I had AC and he was able to sleep in his own room, and so that door was closed and my door was closed, so like you couldn't hear him down the hallway or anything like that. So that's why it wasn't an issue last year. But when you're sleeping in the same room with someone and you've got that going on, I'm like, dude, that's like a serious that's like a serious medical condition. I think I don't know. I mean. But I told him I was like it, because he was like, he said, oh, I feel like if I sleep on my side, I don't snore. I said, no, dude, it's the complete opposite. When you're laying flat on your back, that's when it was the worst. I'm like, if you turned on one of your sides, it was a lot better. So I'm like, you need to be a side sleeper. And Mom, I don't know if he told you, but he didn't know that when you drink alcohol at a restaurant, that you don't get free refills on alcohol. I had to explain that to him. He was like, "What?" He's like, He's like, "They don't give you refills." I'm like, "Dude, what universe do you live in where you get refills on alcohol anywhere you go?" I'm like, it's not pop, man. What the heck? So there was that. Marcus. Really, the wind? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. The wind was enough to rev up the fan. I'm like, what the hell is that? Why did the fan just rev up by itself? Yeah. So that was interesting. And then he left his candy here. He left his candy here from the. He knows candy. He left his candy here from the July 4th parade. Show us your shirt. You don't remember which one this was? It's Princess Kenny. Princess Kenny. So, what else did we do while he was here? Yeah. What else besides all that? I mean, I felt like we did a lot. I mean, I just can't. Now I'm trying to think of like everything that we did. Oh, he did actually. He helped me. He helped me cut the grass one day, so I had him use the push mower again, like last year. Except for he did a little bit more than he did last year with the push mower. Chester's not in here. Chester's not in here. I'm actually downstairs right now. But yeah, he actually cut some grass. He helped me move. So he helped me cut some grass. He also helped me move all my furniture out of the living room, and move one of these sitting couches I had to the garbage for garbage day. We'll go find him. No, he can come find me, man. I'm not. I'm not hunting for that bum. He's content. I don't want him because he'll come in here and all he'll do is just meow. He's like meow meow. So yeah, so he helped me move some furniture around. That about killed him, did it? Oh, that was good work, man. That was good work, though. I mean, so he helped me move all the furniture out of my bedroom upstairs because I had to take apart the king bed because that thing had to be moved in pieces, and then move everything out of my bedroom, which was like a big dresser, two end tables, my TV, um, and then I just moved all my clothes out of there. Um, and then he helped me move, yeah, again, like the stuff in the living room, we had to move into the kitchen temporarily. So there was a lot of movement. Then he helped me move it all back and put the bed back together and all that stuff. So when's YCW episode numero tres? Dude, I gotta find time to get to that. I need to find time to get to that. I'm streaming right now. I was actually intending on doing this while working, but as usual, whenever I decide to do that, I don't end up getting a lot done. Who's GSW? What's up? So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I want to finish the Madden sub tournament. Actually, we need to finish that. I don't know who you are. Who are you? Were tears flowing when you dropped off Preston? All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and dot sorb. Oh yeah, I remember you. Well, dude, I haven't been very active lately, so that doesn't necessarily help things. So that would be why it would seem a little more dead than usual. So we were thinking about doing. So I would say it was a bittersweet moment, Donovan. I mean, there is such thing as like if you're not around someone that much, and then you're not used to like someone's habits or good, whether they're good or bad, good or bad habits. It's kind of one of those things like you there is such thing as too much of a good thing, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure what I'm trying to say, but I mean, I think you understand what I mean. Is if you're not used to being around someone all the time, and then you get like full dose of someone, because again, like when we're just interacting like through Discord or through Xbox Live, we're just talking to each other. You're not like sitting with that person like 24 hours a day for. He was here for over a week, so I mean that was a long time to have someone here. That was well over a week because it was he came in on Wednesday, which was the last day I had to work. It was Wednesday to the following Wednesday, through the following Wednesday to the Monday. So I mean, that was a long time. You're gonna invade NBC on January 1st. Why is that, Marcus? Don't ask why. Just ask why. You should have included that in your first message if you didn't want me to ask. So I mean, again, like I feel like but like I said, it was definitely a bittersweet moment. I feel like it is every time. It's just like even when you have, can it already be NFL season? According to Madden, it's almost NFL season since they're releasing like a month earlier, just about a month earlier than usual for Madden. But yeah, it was again it was good fun. I mean, I just the next time I told him for next year he's just got to save up. He's got to save up more money. Like there's stuff that he wants to do, but like I don't want to be in I don't want to be in a situation where I'm like waiting for someone to pay me back. Like I don't like doing that. I mean, there's to a certain extent yes, but I don't really want to get into that habit. So Yeah, I told him next year, make sure you have enough money saved up when you come up here. That way, we can do what stuff that you actually want to do, and we're not strapped to either just doing stuff that's just free or not really doing anything at all. But I feel like we filled in. I feel like we filled in the gap pretty good, um, with having going out enough and trying to do stuff. I mean, we went out a few times at least just to um, go do stuff. So that was good. Again, like I said, he went with me to the furniture store to try out the different furniture because I was getting a what is it called, a sectional with a chaise to put in my living room. So I have new carpet. Then I'll have a new couch because I need to throw out this old couch. I've had this old couch for 12 years now at least. I had it since I was living in an apartment, and it was new then, and it's been in this house for 10 years. So, Bigelow's Preston's, how do I know he keeps talking about it? Well, I'm explaining, like, I figured some people might be interested in, like, what do you guys do when he's up there? So I'm trying to explain, like, some of the stuff that we did. Again, it's not it's not all fun and games the whole time because, like I said, I mean, every time he seems to come up here, there's always some project that's going on or something that last year my one of the I had a big branch on my apple tree. It was not, well, I can't necessarily size it up here on this little screen, but it was a huge branch that broke off, and I needed to chainsaw it, and he helped me like move the pieces of that around, and again helped me do some grass cutting when he was up there last time. That was probably the most work that he did last time. But this time, like you said, helping me move all that furniture around and helping me cut the grass. He helped cut a strip in the front yard, on the side, and in the back, and also like in the tree area in the back. I mean, he did a lot of good stuff with that. So that was it was good. Just that way, he's not just sitting around doing nothing while I'm like outside just working for 2 hours trying to cut grass because I had to cut the grass. So I mean, that was it had to happen before, especially before it rained again. You're watching SmackDown. Charlotte's wrestling, and I'm just waiting for whatever. Didn't you know the Bakers? His daddy left. Oh God. Right. I told him. You know what? I told him. I was like, dude, I'm trying to teach you some life skills, man. Did you drink diet water? No, we didn't drink diet water. Hell no. Um, I show actually I oh that's right. The other thing, well, I did most of it. I mean, he kind of helped me towards the end, so I don't know if he fully understood the whole process, but he went with me to Home Depot as well. Um, the one day, and we bought a dowel kit for two of my doors. Um, so the door to Peyton's room and the door to my bedroom upstairs, like they were stripped off the hinges. So we went and bought dowel kits, and so I've already had to repair a door in my house doing that in the past. So I showed him like how you how you drilled holes in the door where the existing holes were at. You make them wider, and you put Gorilla Glue on the dowel pieces, and you stick them in the door, and you let them sit in there for a couple hours, and then you draw new holes, lining up the door, and then you drill new holes in there, and then you can rescrew and basically rehinge your door. And so I showed him how to do that. And I said, dude, this is good stuff to learn. I'm like, it's not like crazy good stuff, but I'm like, hey, if something happens in your mom's house or apartment or wherever that your door hinges get stripped, I'm like, you'll know how to repair them yourself. I'm like, all you need to do though is you need to buy a drill. You need to buy a drill and get some bits you can use to drill holes. Because beyond that, it's easy. It's just gluing and patience. It's gluing, waiting, and yeah, gluing and patience basically. So that was another life lesson up here that he learns, so he can rehinge doors for you, mom, if you need them. Maybe. Um, what else was there? I was trying not to be too preachy though, because there was other times where I thought like maybe there were some certain things I could mention, but Stop, Peyton. I didn't really do it. So I was trying to be too preachy and make everything seem like a life lesson. uh, Man, my eyes really like starting to get irritated right now. Stop. Look. Say hi. Who is this? Who's this genius? Say hi, guys. Next on Saturday, I'm going to your. Oops, sorry. Say hi, guys. On Saturday, I am going to go get a bath. I'm gonna go get my teeth brushed. Right? Yeah. Say I'm going for the full works, man. They're gonna give me the full. What do you want? What? What? I don't know what translate for us. I don't know what it means either, man. Peyton wants to say what's up. Yeah, she's getting jealous. She's like, I'm not getting enough attention. I mean, she certainly got plenty of it with Preston here. The one thing is that, okay, you speak dog, is that, I there was a couple of times, and again, like again, I don't know. Again, it's because I'm not used to him. So there's certain things like he would do that I'm just kind of like, I'm like, dude, like you don't need to do that. And I'm just like, because he would like, I'm very like, I try to just let people be who they are, but at the same time, there's certain things about people that just like can get on my nerves, just like with anyone else. The one time, mom, like, I think you need to, again, I don't know if he's watching, and he knows about this. I'm not trying to embarrass him or anything like that, but, one of the things that one of the things I brought up, and it was like way at the end, was he would chew, and he chews very loudly, and I'm like, dude, I'm like, can you try to like, I'm like, if you close your mouth when you chew, dude, like, it'll be easier to chew it'll, like, you won't be as loud and obnoxious. Because he was like chewing with his mouth open all the time. I'm just like, dude, like I can't, because that's one of my pet peeves is like people who chew loud. Like, because I used to have I had another friend who does that too, and like I can't eat anywhere around him, or like he has to be sitting far away when we eat because like I can hear his mouth, like his jaw clicks or whatever, and I'm just like you hear his teeth grinding when he chews, and that's a different thing, and I'm just like, oh god, I just can't stand that. So I said something to him about it, and it's just like, I'm like, you just, I'm like, but that's just kind of basic. That's just kind of basic, like, manners stuff, right? That's not like, I don't know. It's not like anything that's like unheard of, I guess, right? No, I'm not. It's not about exposing Preston. I'm just saying, like, there's just certain things that. But again, the one thing I was gonna mention was like, because I know he was interested in the animals, so like, but he would always like, come here, Chester, come here, Maxwell, and like he would just like do that all the time. I'm just like, dude, like, I'm like, if they want to come to you, they'll come to you. Like, you don't have to keep calling them. Like every time, like they would come to him and he would hold them for a second, then they'd walk away, and then he'd like a second later he'd be like, oh hey, come here, and it's just like, dude, I'm like, just leave them alone. Like, just let them like do their thing. Because cats and dogs, they're not like, for anyone who owns cats or dogs, it's not like they're constantly like on your lap, like where you're just like holding them all the time, right? I mean, my cats are certainly not that way. They just kind of decide when they want to come sit with you, and so like he kept calling them over, and I was like, hey, dude, you don't have to keep calling them over. Like they'll come over if they want, if they're interested, because he said they did. Like the one day Maxwell or Chester. That's weird, Marcus. One day he said, he was just sitting there, and then Chester came and just laid on his lap, and I'm like, exactly. It's like they'll decide when they want to come, like, be your friend. You don't have to like constantly just like tell them to come over and pay attention to you. But I get it. I mean, if you're not like, he doesn't normally see them, so it's kind of neat. But again, so it's just like I said, I try to let people be who they are, but then sometimes like when something happens like so many times, it just kind of. Honestly, yeah, Donovan, he was. I just, I think I may have said something then too or something. I'm not, Probably. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not trying to like be rude or you know embarrass him or anything like that. I'm just trying to be straight. It's just again, like I'm not perfect either. So I don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like I know there's certain things because I got to ask him. Like I made a comment about myself that he agreed with the one time, and like I didn't really ask him for detail, but I do want to ask him about it, his thoughts on me. But I'm also very just like I don't know what it is. At least you didn't go about anything rude. No, yeah, exactly. Like I said, I would always prefix everything. Like I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to offend you. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to tell you like what I'm observing, and then it's kind of up to you to decide like if you want to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? And again, like when if you're chewing loud, like that's something that's not generally acceptable like anywhere. Like and I'm like, because I told him, like, my mom, I'm like, when I was young, I used to chew loud, and my mom would always tell me, like, hey, close your mouth, you sound like a cow. So like, for me, like, that's instilled in me, like, you don't chew with your mouth open because that is just considered, like, that's just considered rude. And so, like, I tried to, like, put it out of my mind. But when someone's sitting right next to you and you're eating, it's kind of like, you're just like, my teeth are clenching. You can feel the nerves in your body, like, "Arr." So it's just one of those things. So note to kids, if you chew like that, you shouldn't be chewing like that. If your parents haven't taught you that yet, man, you better recognize. That's just again, it's just like I said. I mean, that's how I was raised was not to do things a certain way, like nails on a chalkboard. Yeah, kind of like I said, and once you've listened to it enough, like it just kind of it just builds up, and that's the thing with me is like like I'll let things like kind of irritate me, and then like just with the thought that okay, I'm like it's just temporary, and I try to like again just let people be people, but at the same time, like I can only handle so much of the same thing over and over again. Where then I'm just like if it really just annoys me, I'm like I have to say something. But again, I don't say like stop it you asshole or something like that. I don't like just come off. I don't try to come off like an ass and scream at someone because they're doing something. I just say hey look just so you know this is something that you're doing that's kind of annoying. Can you please stop? He picked up an annoying habit from me actually, and it was annoying me. And I know it was my annoying habit because he doesn't do that normally when he comes up here. I have this thing that I do. I have this thing that I do for some reason when I'm thinking. I like click my tongue, like in between thoughts sometimes, and then he started doing it. And I was starting to get irritated by. I didn't say anything to him about it, but I'm like, it was starting to irritate me, and I'm like, but I do the same thing, and I'm like, how I can't get irritated with him about it because I'm like, I do the same thing, and I don't know why. It's just like one of those anxious like tics kind of things. I really need to break that habit because I actually had people doing that at work at some point, and that's the worst thing is like when other people start doing the same thing. Like but like people don't say anything to me. Like people don't say like, hey, like that's kind of annoying. Can you like not do that? No one's ever said that, but then like people pick up that habit and then they start doing it. And then I'm like, then it annoys me. I'm just weird, man. I'm just a weird person. I'm just a weird guy. Make chicken nuggets. You don't think chewing with your mouth open is a personality trait? No, it's not a personality trait. What's up, Firestar? How's it going, dude? No, like I said, it's just a matter of you just gotta have people that are willing to tell you, like they have to be willing to be direct with you and just say, hey, like that's not socially acceptable. Like you don't go to a restaurant if you go like that. Like honestly, if you were at a restaurant and you ate like that and people were like staring at you and I was at the table with you, I'd be like, dude, you need to stop that. That's just like that's absurd. Because again, how you eat at home is essentially a reflection of how you eat in public. So I would not like, and again, like that's for his benefit, right? I mean, that's like to say something to someone, that's for his benefit, right? I mean, mom, I don't know if you disagree. I mean, I think that's to his benefit. Like you wouldn't want to be out in public with him eating like that, right? You know, that's because people would be probably staring at you like, like, what is that guy doing, man? Like, I think people would be just like, you'd have people staring at you. So that would be a little uncomfortable for me because I like to be like, stop, leave me alone, dog. What do you want? God. Dude, I don't cook chicken nuggets in a microwave, first off. I don't, honestly, the only time I eat chicken nuggets is when I go out to eat dinner or whatever. I get Wendy's or McDonald's, God forbid. McDonald's. So, but honestly, like you said, I mean, it's just, oh, God, that is just Donovan. What the hell? Where the hell do you go to eat? Because I've never seen anyone lick their plate. That is disgusting. If someone actually did that, I would just be like appalled. I would be appalled. I mean, the proper way to do it is what people do usually is that they have a piece of bread. Like I've seen people clear their plates, but they take like a piece of bread or something and get all the stuff off their plate and eat the piece of bread. Like that's the more appropriate way to do it. But to see someone sit there literally pick the plate up, and go with the plate. Oh my God, that would be so just. I'd be amazed. I'd be like, what in the world? Who taught you your manners in life? Clearly, you didn't have any parents because you don't know how to interact or, yeah, I guess, interact socially outside the house. That is just weird. That would be the weirdest thing, dude. Oh my God. That would be insane. I would freak out probably. I'd be like, "Oh my God, did you see that person over there?" Actually, the one thing I did do was Preston didn't say anything to that, but we went out to breakfast one morning with my mom. We went to Bob Evans, and I was just so pissed off about my the home warranty situation with my air conditioning that I was like practically yelling when we were sitting in our booth. My mom's like, shh. I'm just like, it's probably like one of the few times I've been shushed at a table because I never talk loud. I never talk loud when you're out to eat. So, Mom, actually, what I want you to start doing to Preston is when Preston starts talking to you, if he talks to you like in a quiet voice, just turn to him and say, huh? 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 Just do that. And do that enough to see if he gets irritated by it. Put something in a bowl on a plate. Why? Why do you want me to cook something so bad? There's nothing to cook, man. I had leftover pizza. That we got last night from Giorgio's. What else? Put a banana in a bowl. Why the heck would I put a banana in a bowl? Well, we went out and got Dairy Queen the one night. That was the night we ate. You want to see if your cooking skills? I mean, I'll cook something one day. I mean, you guys saw the picture. I put a picture in the Discord that one on Memorial Day weekend of those ribs I made, dude. Those things were fantastic. And honestly, one of those the one of the breakfasts I cooked. One of the last breakfasts I cooked when Preston was here, like that. It was good enough. Where at the end of that, he's like, sir, that was really good breakfast. And I don't know if that was just him just trying to be polite or like if it really, because I actually felt like that one was actually probably one of the best ones because again, like I've been experimenting with different things on my grill, and so normally when I was cooking the food, like I wasn't cooking anything with like salt or pepper even. I wasn't cooking anything with salt or pepper. It was just like plain. And that wasn't necessarily intentional. I just wasn't putting anything on there because people have their stuff different, and like salt's not great for you, and So I mean, people want different stuff on their food, and so I figured, okay, if he wants salt or pepper on his food, then he can put salt and pepper on his food. I don't necessarily need them, but like sometimes it's good. But then like that, the second one of the second breakfast I made with the red skin potatoes that were home fries. I put salt and pepper on those and mixed that in, and I did some on the eggs too, and that was the one that I think he liked the best. So, like I said, it's all about the grill has been all about experimenting different foods and different temperatures. Because that's the other thing too. Is the one day I cooked our steaks on low, and he even noticed. He's like, "Hey, he's like, I noticed that you have it like set a lot lower than you had the first time you made our steaks." And I'm like, "Yeah, because if you cook it too high, then like the outsides get cooked real fast, but then like it doesn't cook the inside. And so if you want like more of a slow, even distribution, like you can cook it slower, and that way like you can better gauge like how cooked the inside is, and you don't burn the hell out of the outside of it. So the outside's not all rough and the inside's tender. So I've just been trying different things on the grill each time. One to gauge how long it takes, and again to see if it makes things taste different or whatever the case may be. So, but it's been almost an hour. So the one thing that Preston and I made a shrimp and you laughed at me. You made a shrimp, right? That was the one thing we didn't get. So the one night I made, oh dude, it was great. The one night I made, well, first off it was preseason, so I'm not going to take credit for that. But there was this lemon peppered seasoned, I think it was lemon pepper. I remember it was black pepper at least. Salmon, and I cooked that on the grill. Oh my god, it was freaking phenomenal, man. It was freaking phenomenal. The thing that we forgot to buy at the store that day though was shrimp. We were supposed to buy shrimp and cocktail sauce to eat with our fish. And we forgot to buy it, but it didn't matter anyways. And we had plenty of other food. We ate rice with that. We had rice, and I think I made stir fry or something with it too, or something. So I mean, we try to eat like a lot of different, like again, I typically weigh myself like on the healthier side of food. So we ate really good food. I mean, we didn't really eat anything that I would consider that unhealthy. All of our meats had some. We didn't have like potatoes or other. Well, I take that back, and we had like we ate potato salad and macaroni salad a couple of times. So that's kind of like just more of a quick thing. Especially it's cheaper too. Like you spend $5 for basically each side, and then that basically you can span that over 2 nights. You think BakerBot died? What do you mean you think BakerBot died? So nope, BakerBot looks still alive to me. Oh God, why do we have baby Marcus Bot like back again? So yeah, I wanna finish off the Madden Sims, and so again, like the plan was we were gonna do a 24-hour stream on Friday, but the thing is that as we got closer and closer, I realized, I was severely disappointed with the last 24-hour stream because there were a lot of people that committed to being like around for that 24-hour stream, and a lot of those people did not end up being around for the 24-hour stream, so that let me down. I mean, I felt like it was probably one of the best ones I'd had just in terms of interaction and stuff like that, but I definitely wanted more people to be around for a longer period of time. So the next 24-hour stream I do, like, basically my thing is going to be like, if I can't get some guarantees that people are going to be around for, the majority of the time, good majority of the time, then it's not even worth it for me to do one, because it's not worth to do it's not really worth it to do a 24-hour stream for like 3 people. Like it's just not it's not worth it, because that's a huge toll on my body to stay up for that period of time without rest, and then basically it kills like my whole next day essentially, right? So because I end up sleeping a lot longer than usual, so I kill a lot of my weekend if I do a 24-hour starting from Friday through Saturday, and essentially Saturday's gone, all Sunday morning's gone, and then basically you have to go back to work on Monday. So it's not like it's not exactly it's not easy. Again, when you have to work, I mean, and you've only got so much time on the weekends. There's only 2 days on the weekend. So if I had summer vacation and stuff like that, like if I had 3 months off, like we did in school, like that would be hell yeah, I'd be doing them all the time. I'd do one every week maybe. That would be phenomenal. But since that's not the case, what do you want, dog? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? You want some food? I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want. Yeah, we were thinking about doing a 12-hour one as well. What do you want? Show me what you want. Show me what you want. What? Show me what you want. Show me. Show me. Show me what? 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 Show me what you want. What? You just want to be pet? What's wrong with you, dog? Why are you being so obnoxious, huh? Why are you being so obnoxious? This dog. No, she doesn't need a pee. She's being annoying. She just wants attention. But she needs to get that was the one. Yeah. Anyway, so no, she's definitely not jealous, but no, she just wants attention. But the thing is that with her, I can't really pet her that much because without her being bathed and brushed accordingly for a little while, her hair's gotten so bad that like if you scratch her back and stuff, like she just sheds, like it's just insane. Um, so I can't really like rub her. I can rub her head because her head doesn't shed, but like the rest of her body, like she'll just get pet dander all over the damn place. So I can't really pet her like that, like and give her a good petting, right? So he can rub my face, and he can scratch behind my ears, but he can't pet me because then I'll shed all over the damn place. Look at this. Hi. Are you here to say hi? She's like, your nose isn't wet, Daddy. Why isn't your nose wet? She does that. I think it's funny. I think it's adorable. Baker's gonna do TikTok at 6K. Hell no. Hell to the no. So, Mom, I think I need to add you on Facebook or something if you're still here. Um, so what else? You think she's gone? Probably. It could be. Um, hit or miss TikTok? No, hell no. No, I played that. I played that for Preston in the car when he first got here. What's up, Prestizzle? My nizzle. So I played that for Preston. I said you can't go a car ride home without hearing this at least once. And I busted out the Belle Delphine. You just woke up from your nap. How long did you nap for? Oh God. Huh. 5 hours. Damn. That's not long enough, man. That shouldn't be really a nap. It needs to be like just sleep for like 15 hours or something. Sleep till tomorrow. So what else? What else? You're going back to sleep. I figured that's what I would. I wouldn't. I would just be sleeping, man. It's not worth waking up yet. And um, no, it's not a pimple. It's my hair. I was looking at all the salt, the salt in my hair, the salt and pepper. I don't really have much pepper. It's more just salt. See, I got salt in my hair here. Soon Baker gonna need that just for men. See, I don't. No, it's not. It's this thing is almost gone. Whatever it was, it's almost gone. Like remember that I had that one here. That thing's gone. I swear I get these things in the same spots like every year. I don't know what it is. I think it's just it starts out like that and then like just over. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever do just for men, man. Baker's getting acne. Dude, you pretty much always have acne. I mean, you have it more when you're a teenager because your hormones, but you still get it when you're older because you get it more when you sweat. Like if you sweat, like which I normally would on my head, especially if I'm cutting grass and stuff like that. Shave so you would just have a handlebar mustache. Oh, that's just like well, no. Handlebar is like where it curves to the side, right? That's the handlebar mustache. I was thinking of Fu Manchu, the one where you just have the mustache goes down like this, and I wouldn't have the goatee, just this long ass mustache like that. That would look I think that would look kind of dumb. The Fu Manchu, or however the hell you pronounce it. That's how it's spelled. You should be a barber. No, dude, I'm not. I'm not a barber, dude. I go to a Lady Jane's for my barber. I get some chicks to work on my head. That's, that just sounds that sounds too good. I get some chicks to work on my head when I go get my hair cut. So now my new thing, man, I spend like it's like $40 a month. $40 a month to get my hair cut. Next you shave, just take a picture of your mustache, put it in Discord, then finish the shave. Yeah, but I can't just. What do you mean? Oh, like if I shave it completely off, like it just get rid of the goatee part and just have like the long mustache, and just take a picture of that. Because I can't really do handlebars. I can't really do those. Damn, those girls are cheap. $40. Yeah, dude, man, they rub your head with both hands. It's like a two-hand job, man. Oh man, it's a double hander, double fister. Preston, it's a double hander up in this mug. They need two hands to deal with my head. So no, what I do is, so that you guys know I'm not being completely perverted, just semi-perverted. So what I do now is when I go to Lady Jane's. So what I have them do is they deal with the sideburns and stuff, but I have them, you know, trim up the sideburns accordingly. Then they do my cut, which now I start getting lower. I get lower on the sides because that's where the hair grows back the fastest, and they keep it as tall as possible on the top. So that way, you know, obviously you can see there's more gone here, but at least like it blends together a lot better because this doesn't get that long. But this part on the side, which is pretty much typical for men like, you know, my age that are, you know, essentially balding or starting to go bald. You know, you have lesser hair up on the top, and you usually have these big afros on the side of your head. So they trim this side shorter, and then leave it taller at the top, and then they do the neck. So they take the cream, you know, essentially put that on your neck and do like an actual like legit shave of your neck. Then she takes me to the back, not the back. I mean, they take you to the back part of the shop. It's still in the open. And then you basically lay in a chair. They shampoo my hair and wash it out, make sure there's no like loose hairs in there, and then I get a 10-minute scalp massage. So they take some type of, you know, like it feels more like conditioner or something like that, but it's more like one of those things that is supposed to have a scent like lavender or vanilla or something like that. It's supposed to be, you know, a scent for relaxation. They take that and they rub it in your hair, and then she just sits there and just like. And a 20-minute VJ. She just like they just sit there. Oh, and then they put a hot towel on your face too. So like for 10 minutes, you get about like four hot towels they wrap around your face, and I think that's so that they don't have to see your facial expressions when you're sitting there going like, uh. when you're just like, oh baby, oh. But they massage your head, but then they get the hot towel on your face, man. It's like, I telling you, when I walk out of there, I feel fucking great. Like it's just, it is such a good experience because I've honestly never in my life have I ever gotten like an actual massage by a masseuse or anything like that. So the first time I went in there and she did that stuff with her hands on my head, and plus the lady I have now there that I go to, she has got like literally the softest hands I've ever felt on a woman. Yeah, basically, Donovan. That's the way I look at it. Is they don't have to see your ugly face when you're grunting, especially like you're like, I've been half tempted to ask this lady like how many guys when you give them this massage like how many guys like grunt when they're in a chair like do you get grossed out by guys that make sounds or something? Because there's got to be guys out there who just like it just got to feel good. It does feel good. I mean that's the whole point. Is it's supposed to be like scalp massages are probably one of the best things that you can get because it's actually it's a stress reliever. So she massages like she'll go around like she'll massage your temples, and then everything else is just your hair. Oh, and then the best part, what she started doing this last time that she's never done before, she's got long nails. She takes her nails and like she drags them up the back of your head when you're laying in the chair. Oh my god, it's just like it's like heaven, dude. It's like heaven. A girl just sitting there basically teasing your head for 10 minutes. It's amazing. And especially like I said with the nails, that's oh god, that's such a turn on. But again, like it's just good, man. It's a good scalp massage. So that's the $40, man. Well, actually, and that includes a tip though. His PP go playing. Oh my god. Wow, dude. Okay, is this baby Marcus or Preston in here now? Oh god. Um, surprisingly, I don't get that. I don't feel that way when I'm there because I'm just like I feel like that would just be weird. Like, I thought like when I first had that done that like that's what would happen, but that doesn't happen. It just doesn't because it's so relaxing that you just feel like you're just like calm, and that's what I try to do. Is when I sit in the chair, I just try to like I basically try to let my body go limp. Like you basically relax all your muscles while you're sitting in that chair because that's how you get like the best out of that experience. But that includes I give her a $7 tip, man. So it's like $33. So that's for $33, and I give the lady a $7 tip because I'm just like, hey, you know what? I want you to take care of my hair every time I'm in there. Don't spit in my head when when you're massaging me or something. No. Don't like give me don't carve initials in the back of my head. So I give her a good tip, man. But like I said, she's got like some of the softest hands. So like it's just amazing. It's a good experience though. If you've never had a scalp massage, I would definitely if you've never had a scalp massage, I would definitely consider getting a scalp massage one time. It is totally worth it. Especially if you've never had any type of massage before. Like I said, every time I come out of there now, I feel like a new man. Like I feel so good. It helps release stress. And then it was funny because after I got my hair cut, then we drove to Skyline and ate Skyline. So that's what we did after I got my hair cut this time. And actually, this time it hasn't been as itchy as it was the last time. It hasn't been as itchy as it was the last time she cut my hair. Yes, and if you never have Skyline before, you have to go there at least once. And I took a picture of Preston and sent it to him. I don't know if he's going to put it in Discord or not. I didn't put it in Discord, but technically what they're supposed to do is if it's your first time eating there, they actually are supposed to put a bib around you because it's basically to show like you're inexperienced eating there, so you might get food on you is basically the point. But they're supposed to put a bib around you while you're eating, and so I specifically they didn't ask when Preston and I got there, and I told them I said, hey, this is his first time eating there, so I made them get a bib for him. So he ate his food with a bib on. So he was a good sport by doing that. Because some people would reject wanting to do that, feeling embarrassed, but I didn't. The first time I was there, I ate with a bib on, and the first time I took one of my other friends there, he ate with a bib on too. And actually, I think one other time we went there, we both just got bibs just for the hell of getting bibs. You could just ask to have a bib if you want, and they'll just give you one. So I mean, I just think it's funny as hell just because you're in a restaurant with a bib on and you're not a baby. I just think that part of it is what makes it so damn hilarious. Uh, Sorry, my nose is stuffy. So when we hitting up D2, well, I was going to ask you. That's why I was asking you earlier today, actually, what you were doing when you were going to get home, or how late you were going to sleep. I was going to say, hey, you want to play some D2, so we can really finish it this time. So it's raining here right now. Actually, it decided to start raining. It's raining out right now. Stop. Look, say hi to Preston. Say hi, Preston. Look, she's putting her paw up for you. She's like, Preston, where you at, dog? Where you at, homie? Say paint doodle. Do a paint doodle for him. Do a paint doodle. Paint doodle. Do a paint doodle for him. No. She's like, hell no, I'll give you paw. That's it. That's all you're getting. Tomorrow, yeah, well, yeah, tomorrow might be fine actually, because I'm not going to PA because the AC is getting repaired tomorrow. Finally, tomorrow morning, so I can't go to PA for that because of that. So tomorrow should be good actually. Oh man, I can't put you outside, you jerk. The number of games trending vid on YouTube is from Fox News, and title is U.S. military warns people preparing to storm. What? When's the next stream going to be? Aside from the one I'm doing right now? The next video game related stream. Actually, well, I did say earlier I need to. Oh, I was gonna say, like, how's it a video game stream? A number one trending video. Oh god. So. Okay. um. No, I was saying I need to stream some more we need to do more Madden Sims actually. So I don't know, man. Like I feel like we need to get those wrapped up pretty quick, right? I mean, technically we could even do them like because technically we could. Well, yeah, we would want to finish the one we have in Madden 19. But then I would want to. I might, depending upon what they change as far as traits and stuff like that go in Madden 20, like I might need to make updates to the website so that we can do whatever. First off, I'm banning you because I'm sure you're just a troll. Second off, no, I'm not a virgin, dude. I don't know why you would ask that, but that's a little weird. Considering I'm 38, yeah, if you're a virgin by 38, there might be something wrong with you. Possibly. There might be something wrong with you, possibly. And if you've been married for 5 years in a relationship for 10, then and you were still a virgin, that would be a little weird too. So, but I mean, I'm guessing you're probably asking because you probably are. I take it. I'm not really sure. I think usually the people who ask those kind of questions are people that are just like they're they're a virgin themselves, so they're just intrigued to know if anyone else is, or maybe so they can say, "Oh, you're not." So how was it? I don't know. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. Oh man. I really want a nice the AAF championship. What the hell is that? Um, I want a really nice video game. See, I feel like Division is that video game, but I mean, but no one really wants to watch that on the stream. I feel like there just needs to be. Um, I need a video game that I can play that like I really enjoy playing that we can do on the stream that like other people could get into playing, like some type of MMO, but not necessarily RPG. But there's not really too many games that are MMOs that aren't RPG. Daniel Bryan literally said nothings. Well, what do you mean by nothing? Like he literally just it was just to draw attention for him to say, "Here's my announcement. I'm the best. I'm the best. Thank you. Goodbye." That was his announcement. Like no words were spoken. So what did he beat up the other dude? Rowan? Did he beat up Eric Rowan? He just punched him in the face and said, "You cost us our tag team belts, you scrub." And then he left. All right. Well, I think I'm about to get off here. Actually, in a few minutes, guys. Just because I was trying to actually do some stuff for work tonight, but I haven't done anything. So that's what you told me last time, Donovan. Then your internet was bad, and then you didn't stay. You left me, man. I felt I was hurt by that, Donovan. I literally was hurt by that. And John's another one too, because he was saying like, "Oh yeah, if you do a 24-hour stream, I'll stay," and then like, he's like hardly there. What am I eating? The best stuff you can eat, Mom. Trail mix with sweetened banana chips, almonds, cashews, dried sweetened pineapple, and dried sweetened mangoes. This stuff is amazing. The healthiest trail mix that you can find. Oh, then again, I guess there's not technically extremely healthy trail mix because a lot of these like there's a lot of calories in trail mix. Is this a sponsor? No. Yeah, sponsored by Giant Eagle Trail Mix. No, I mean look at this. Look at the calories. You can only imagine the one with M&Ms have to be so much higher than this. Look at the calories. It's not focusing well. I'll read it to you. The serving size for this is 1/3 cup. The serving size of this is 1/3 cup, and in 1/3 cup of trail mix, there's 200 calories and 110 calories from fat. There's 80 milligrams of sodium, 22 carbs, 12 grams of sugar, 12 grams of total fat, 4 grams of saturated fat. At least there's no trans fat in this stuff. But I mean, that's a lot of. There's 3 grams of protein too. So I mean, it's a good amount of protein, and there's some calcium in there: calcium, iron, vitamin C. But other than that, it's just basically just fat. Over half the calories you're consuming is fat from trail mix. So you know those M&M ones. If that's like this and these ones, you know the ones at M&M's have got to be like far worse. That's why I don't buy those anymore, because it's just a bunch of chocolate and sugar. We need to start working on next year's trip. So like I said, man, you guys just gotta just save up, dude. You gotta start saving up now, man. I would just, start building some bank. Well, yeah, there's that too, but we'll have to see, Donovan. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. So at the very least, I would just start saving up for another trip. That way, like I said, that way you can, right, because tickets come out in like October, was it? October, November, late October, early November. But I would just start saving up. That way when you come up here, then you can do whatever you want. And we're not like strapped for, we're not limited necessarily by expenses. Because I mean, honestly, one cool thing to do would be if you wanted to do something downtown. One of the cool things to do downtown, at least one of the things that I like to do, and I think you probably enjoy too, is going to Hilarities. I think it's still open. I'm pretty sure it is. The Hilarities Comedy Club downtown. I mean, I've been down there before, and one of the Wayans brothers was there. So I mean, it's not like some like comedy club that like nobody goes to. It's actually like every single time I've been down there. Every time I've been down there, that place is packed. So it's a nice spot on 4th Street to go to in Cleveland. So the comedy club's good down there. I don't normally do that much in Cleveland, though. I mean, beyond the comedy club, I've never really done anything down there. I mean, I've walked around on certain other occasions to go to, not even really go to bars. I mean, we just happened to stop by a bar like before Browns game or something like that. But I mean, that's the only other reason why I'd go downtown is for a Browns or Indians game. And usually with that, you're just going to park in the parking garage right next to the stadium, and then you're not like going anywhere beforehand or after. You're just worried about how quick can I get there and how quick can I get out of there. Sure thing, Donovan. 5 years, geez. Let's not think about 5 years from now right now. That's too far ahead for me at the present point in time. I know, I mentioned that at the beginning of the broadcast, Preston. I said I learned something new about Preston this time, and it happened to be when he was on his way back home. Marcus, there's a pretty good chance you don't have a rich Nigerian cousin, so I would say no. There's a pretty good chance, especially since you're Mexican, right? What was what? No, I'm a white boy. You are a white boy. But you're not going to have a rich Nigerian cousin. I'm not sure how that's possible. What did you learn? I said the thing about the bowling, dork. Oh, God. No, no, no. Don't even try to eat that and choke on that damn thing. Dog. Hell no, Donovan. You can't. What do you mean? Stay with me is like instead of staying at a dorm? I thought you meant me crying. What the? No, no. I said the thing about bowling because I said you were when you were in Oakwood. I mentioned you messaged me and I mentioned that's where Roseland Bowling Lanes is where I like to go bowling. That place is still open. My brother and I have we used to go there. We used to go bowling there when we were in high school. Like that was like the spot to go bowling. Not even in Solon. Solon had bowling lanes, and people didn't go to Solon. They went to Roseland. Yes, you don't live in a dorm with some strange white dude. I mean, yeah, but I'm not sure what college you would go here where it would make any economical sense for you to live with me and have to drive there every single day. Like, there's no. I mean, CSU is close by, close, but I mean, it's still a bit of a drive. I have a bowling glove, Preston. I have a bowling glove. It's the same bowling glove I had from when I was in high school because my brother and I, when we were younger, when we were like in middle school, my mom signed my brother and I up to be in a bowling league. So we were in a bowling league for like 1 or 2 years, and that's where I picked up the passion to bowl. I'm not great, but I'm not like horrible. I can get like a 130 or something like that. Man, I'm not bowling any 200s or anything. Who said I was driving? That would be your job. Oh, okay, wow. Okay. What the hell am I, your butler then? Am I your butler, dude? Like, what the heck? You want to live with me for free, then you want me to drive your ass around? Like, what the hell? It's not gonna happen, man. Oh, you give me gas money and pay rent. Oh, wow. That might be worth it then. It always helps to have someone pay for, especially when you own a house. To have someone help you pay for your house, that's worth it. That's totally worth it. Plus, I have a basement, so I mean, you could live in the basement with Gabe and his bucket and Brady and everyone else who's been down there in that basement doing whatever they're doing with those buckets. I also have a guest room too. I mean, that's a big commitment, man, you know? That's not like a 1 week thing. With whoever else I'd be renting it out to. I'm gonna have a dorm in my basement. Yeah, that's like a fourth of a year. That is a long time. That is a long time. I don't know, dude. Like I said, I was I was saying some stuff about that like at the beginning of the stream. I'm I try to let people I try to let people be who they are as long as I can handle it. But then there's just certain things that just like there's just certain things that just get to me, and I have to say something. So beyond that, like I try to like just put up with whatever. I try to put up with whatever people are doing, even if it does annoy me, because you know people are people, I guess, right? Preston annoying? No, it's not like you snore. Yeah, and like I said, I was telling these guys here, again, like I was like, I'm not trying to drag you through the mud or anything like that. I was just saying, like, there's certain times where, like, I don't think I was ever rude about it. I don't think I was ever rude about it. Like, I would just say, like, hey, like, I don't, this is what you're doing, like, and I just kind of pointed out because sometimes people don't know, and that's the other thing too. Sometimes people just don't know what they're doing, and so if you point it out, then they become like self-aware and conscious about what they're doing. The person could live in the basement with me. Oh my god. I mean, I have a guest room too, by the way. I mean, it's just that I was just thinking of the basement because the basement is like then you're away from everyone. Hide you in the basement somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I try not to be rude about like if I address people about habits. I'm really gonna have to redo this whole damn thing for them. Probably. I really don't want to. I don't need to do any UI stuff though. I didn't like put UI stuff in here last time. Well, no, it wasn't. I mean, I wasn't shocked or flattered. I mean, I knew the reason why he was asking. I knew the reason why he was asking because we were talking about something, just something related to that, which prompted him to ask me about it. Um, and I just had to give, I gave my honest answer, like, because again, that's a pretty long commitment to ask of anyone at all. It's and there's some risk involved with that too. So I mean, that's again, like you have to, when you're making decisions, you have to take into account like all the various factors that go into making that decision. Do I like cheese? I love cheese. Not butt cheese or anything like that, if that's where you're going, or something weird like that. I like actual like craft cheese. Yeah. Do I like milk? Yes, I like milk. I don't drink milk that much anymore, but I like milk. Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, that's just like again, there's some risk there. I mean, I don't think it would be appropriate to really discuss that level of detail. Breast milk, Marcus. What kind of milk do you? It has to be Cambodian breast milk. um, I don't think that's worth going into here in any level of detail. But there's a reason for that. I just didn't really go through and explain all of that. Okay. Yes, exactly, Donovan. I'm just waiting under there, like, oh God. And I'm not even gonna make. I would be totally gay looking if I made the hand gesture. So I'm not even gonna do that. That would just look not appropriate. So you can imagine where I was thinking, though. You know how you milk a cow, right? Just imagine you. Uh, yeah, it would be. Mom, goodness. Like that's not stream appropriate. I think YouTube might ban me for that. No, I don't think they would. I'm sure there's been far worse. Well, he said I like to drink the milk right out of the udder. I mean, I don't want any additives in my milk. I want it straight from the source. Hey, baby, you know if you're pretending to shake. Okay, that's a good one, but no, not gonna happen. So, Preston, I told everyone that you're now a, professional door fixer. So, if anyone's door ends up get the hinges end up getting stripped, you know how to fix their door. I told your mom. Yeah, I'm still alive, Mom. What's up, dude? The vacation would have been better had the AC been working. I'm certainly that would have helped. Certainly that would have helped a bit. I can never seem to get this damn thing. I need to use like my tool on the side here. See, I think I fucked this up. See that? I use a comb though, like to make it straight. Like it looks straight in the mirror. I think I may have jacked this thing up. Amon, you're already late, dude. I said I understand what the joke is there. I'm not doing that. He only said that because we were talking about Marcus asked me if I like milk, and Donovan suggested that I like to drink it straight from the udder, and I said, imagine you holding your mouth open and the udder, and then you're making the gesture to milk the cow. I said I'm not doing that on stream because that would seem totally gay and inappropriate. Not that I have anything wrong with gay people, but I'm not that, so that would be very inappropriate for me. Okay, Amon. When the milk comes out of the cow, they have to boil it. It's sad. Imagine all the the good stuff in there that's getting boiled out of it. Oh, hey, look, Cam's back. The world can continue spinning now. Yay. What was your question? I don't know what your question was, Cam. So, Cam, do you got your money saved up for WrestleMania? Or did you already, I think you already backed out of that, right? No, she didn't tell me that, Preston. It needs to be pasteurized? Well, that's unfortunate. You're naked? Wow. Well, that's good for you, man. You're taking. Okay, that's unique. From understanding, has bacteria, and that's why I do have to boil it. Oh, okay. Send me Addy. What the heck, KJ? What's that? Send him on nudes. Oh God. Are you pre-ordering Madden 20 so you can stream it next Tuesday? Oh. Um Next Tuesday. What can you even do? What will you even be able to do in Madden 20 like pre-ordering? You want his address? Okay. JJ digging in the shower with his doorknobs. Oh my God. You're right. He's like, oh, you're all glistening in the shower. It just gets me so excited seeing the water trickle down your sides. Madden 20 releases the 30th. Yeah, but what about the pre-order? Playing a week early or whatever. You still have 2 weeks. But why is he saying something about playing on the 23rd? He said next Tuesday. Next Tuesday's the 23rd, not the 30th. That's the Tuesday after next. Pig, 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 pig. What? EA Access is next week. What do you mean? Like if you have EA Access, then you can play early? You did not say next Tuesday. Oh, you did say next Tuesday. Well, who the hell says next Tuesday? You say the Tuesday after next. Not next Tuesday, you freaking weirdo. When are you shooting around to a sub Sims? As soon as I can, Bubba. I know we got to get it out of the way before Madden 20 comes up. So I do want to get him out of the way. I may have to just end up spending some time on the weekend doing it. I've got a work thing on Saturday that might last from 9 till 5. So that's going to suck ass. I hope it only lasts like 9 to 1 or something. I mean, from Mama's milk, drink right away. I have no idea. Cam, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, probably. Probably. I'll probably end up getting it just because. Yeah, it's supposed to be the heat index is supposed to be over 100 here sometime in the coming week, sometime over the remainder of this week. You got the $100 Ultimate Edition. Why? Isn't there like is there Ultimate then Superstar or how the hell where are all the editions? Oh, humid. You can keep that shit down there, dude. Keep that humidity down there. I think that's actually what made the last couple of days actually pretty good. Was that even though it was hot, I don't think it was humid out, and so even though it was really hot, like it didn't get really hot in the house. It was pretty cool if you noticed. Plus, having having a 60-degree night helped a lot. It helped it not feel as hot or get as hot in here. You wanted to get the extra packs, yeah, but what are the additions? Is Ultimate like the highest one, or was there one above it? Oh, Ultimate's the highest. Okay. What are they doing in? Wait, standards. Wait, you have. Oh, wait, what? You have. Oh, Ultimate Superstar. Why isn't it just Ultimate? I mean, I guess Ultimate Superstar. I mean, so what are they doing in Mutt this year? Are they gonna have anything interesting? Is the AI gonna be like more reasonable in Mutt this year as opposed to last year's a huge pain in the ass and like wasn't even worth playing online because of the AI? That's all I remember was trying to play threes. Threes was a fun idea. What's up, bandits? Threes was a good idea. It was a fun idea to play online. Can I bake you a bread? No. I don't know how to bake, man. A baker that doesn't know how to bake? Oh my god. Oh. What's so What's so funny about that, Amon? Because it's high? Is that what you're laughing about there? Because we were high? You were talking about JJ. What do you mean you were talking about JJ? No, you were not talking about JJ. Yeah, Preston got to see where all the schools are that my brother and I went to when we lived in Solon. He saw the I showed him because that's where the fireworks are at. The place where the fireworks are at, it's crazy, dude. Like if you live in that area in Solon, like you're prime real estate because they've got the rec center, a bunch of baseball fields. Then they have like two junior high schools. They have junior high, the middle school. I don't know what the hell you call like grades 5 and 6. They have 5 and 6, then 7 and 8. Those are two separate schools, and then they have the high school, which is 9 through 12. And then they have like the school that's like I think it's like that might even be that one might be pre-K or something weird like that. I can't remember, but it's the lower grades. You know, they're basically all like in the same general vicinity. Like they're all on the same block more or less. You could walk to each one very easily. You should make Steve Baker the GOAT QB. Oh gosh. Wow. Right, because he's said the Montwood Rams, right? Was the his football team name? Oh, that's right. Because where you can only be a QB or whatever, face of the franchise. I still think that's dumb. Like, why not just let someone pick whatever position they wanted to be? You need $40 more. Well, you better start working them corners, Donovan. You got 2 weeks, bro. New York, there should be plenty of business out there. I heard that I heard there's places in New York that you can go, Donovan, where you can go get a massage, go to a massage parlor, and then ask for God, what the hell they call it? It was like some type of shower. I forget what the hell it was. There was like some word, some words they used, some phrase, but basically it meant you know, they finish you off essentially after the massage. So they have apparently that exists in New York somewhere. Why would I come there so you can buy me pie, dude? I go to the only thing yeah okay the only thing I would get in New York would be pizza. No, Preston. So what I need to do is I need to buy. I was reading more about it. Caulking that was probably not the best idea. I mean, it might work, but one, it just looks dumb. It actually looks really stupid right now. Two, since it's tile, I need to use grout sealant. So I need to buy some grout sealant from Home Depot, and the process is like with all those little tiles on the floor, it's going to be such a huge pain in the ass. I basically got to take a paintbrush and basically like take this grout sealant and go in between all the tiles and put on one coat, let that dry for like it says like let that dry for like a day, and then do another coat, and then let that dry for a day, and then in theory you should be good for like 5 years or something like that. So I need to do that. It's infest and blow up your bathroom. No, no, the shower upstairs is leaking into the living room. Was leaking like it was a slow leak, but it was enough to damage. It actually forced a hole in the ceiling in the living room. Fortunately, like towards the back of the living room in an inconspicuous area, and it was when I didn't have carpet in there. Preston was upstairs taking a shower, and all of a sudden I kept hearing I was like hearing drip, drip, drip. I kept hearing like this splashing. I'm like, what the fuck is that noise? And I looked, and here I see water dripping down from the ceiling, and it explains why. And then it explained to me why. Probably like 2 weeks ago, I was looking, and I was looking over there, and I noticed the paint was a little bubbling up, and I'm like, what the hell was that from? Like, is it just old or something like that? Well, it's because water's been leaking there for who knows how long. And finally, just that one day, it punctured through the paint and started dripping on the floor. So we had to start using fortunately, I have a bathtub with a shower head downstairs that like we never would use before. But now at least I have an alternative, so that way that one doesn't leak. But I gotta use that grout sealant upstairs on the upstairs bathroom before I try that again. So that's a whole another project. So maybe next year when you come up, Preston, we can deal with it. Though I definitely want to have that fixed before then. Yeah, I plan on doing fantasy football league again. I don't. I don't. I think we might keep the same. Uh, I think we'll keep the same teams as last year, except for in League Two. I got to get rid of some losers. League Two, I got to get rid of some of those losers in there. Some of the rejects, the stream rejects. You were already in one, Cam. Yeah, you got lucky, dude. You got lucky because of JJ's bum ass. I'm a little Chester, meow, 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 meow. He keeps scratching above his eye with his fucking claws. Now he's like scraping hair off above his eyes. That's why I look all red. You little jerk. Say hi, everyone. I'm Chester. I'm adorable. I stay very clean. Look at him. Wow, he doesn't look very, he looks kind of like, meh. Like, what am I doing here? All you see is his eyes. What you doing? You gotta lay here. You can't go anywhere. Lay here. Yeah, sit down right here. There, that way everyone can see you on the stream. Everyone can stop. What's on his nose? It's like a scratch. Probably from him and when him and Bailey used to fight. He's got a scratch on his nose. Plus, remember, he is 15 years old, guys. You're a good boy. Stop it. What do you want? Leave me alone, dog. Oh my god, it's a little kitty. Right. Meow, 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 meow. He's a meow mix cat. Chester, say hi. 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 Yay! 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 Did I expect to stream for almost 2 hours? I wasn't sure what to expect. I just knew that I did want to spend a little bit of time streaming to kind of sum up what Preston and I did when he was up here, and just to let you guys know I'm still alive and I still care about streaming here and there. Look, I'm showing you're now public. Yeah, see, now you went and hid. Everyone's seeing you embarrass yourself. Damn dog. Oh, look who it is. Oh, sorry. Look who it is. Do 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 do. It's Maxwell. Maxwell. Can you say hi to everyone? Say hi, everyone. Hi. Say, I can wave too, just like Chester can. Look at my adorable little paws. I can wave too, just like Chester. Say, I'm a cute, cuddly little kitty. All right, you're done. I need to try to get to bed at a reasonable time tonight. Haven't been able to go to bed like until like so late recently, so I'm hoping I can actually get to sleep like at a decent time. You thought I farted? That would be a weird fart. It's like, whoa. What do you want? Are you hungry? But I gave you food, so I mean, you had food. Food? Hungry? Eat? Dinner? Dinner? Paw? Hey doodle? Hey doodle? Treat? Oh, you know that one. That got her stopped in her tracks. Hang on a second, guys. What do you want? You can't get a treat or anything. Are you hungry? You want some food? I feel like you had food though. What? What do you want? What? What? Show me what you want. Show me what you want. Show me. Show me. Show me what you want. What? Well, I guess maybe she was hungry. She was eating her food, so. You know the Galaxy S10 Plus is the best. You a ice sheep? Wow, who the heck is Spider Guy? Yeah, I don't dig iPhones, man. I've got a Note 9 and my work phone's a Galaxy S8, I believe it is. So, I'm good. For the longest time I had an iPhone 6S from work. And I could not wait for the day where I can get rid of that piece of crap. And Cam, what do you need an iPhone for? You don't need no damn phone. You don't need no damn phone. Who the hell are you calling except for mom and dad? Who are you calling except for mommy and daddy? Say, Mom, I need you to buy something for me. Dad, I need you to buy something for me. That's all it is, Cam. That's all it is, man. Can't believe you. iPhone is overpriced. Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I don't find iPhones to be like, to be completely honest. I mean, I didn't find using iPhones to be very intuitive. I didn't find them to be easy to use either. I mean, I guess it's kind of one and the same. Alligators control the government. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, JJ's back again. Hopefully not naked this time. Unless you're just walking around your house naked. Did I eat the pasta salad? No, it's still in there. Should I eat it? I ate all your candy. Just kidding. I'm saving it for you for next year. I'm saving you. And I can't believe you didn't take it, dude, because there was Tootsie Rolls in that mug. You had Tootsie Rolls in there. You said you liked the Tootsie Rolls, so I gave you all my Tootsie Rolls, basically. Except for the ones I gave to Ashley. And, you left them in the bag. So now I gotta find a way I gotta give those to Ashley or something, if she'll even eat them. Because, I hate those damn things. There was a point where I used to really like Tootsie Rolls, but... Here's what I will do. I'll give you a ban. How about that? And you can go give your friend a shout out, okay, man? Good luck with that one. Wow, you act like I was born yesterday, man. You know, like that would work on some like random noob YouTube or a streamer in general. But wow, dude, seriously? How old are you? Apparently not very old, because no. You obviously have the mind of a 2-year-old. There's nothing better than a Big Mac and fries on 20. Yeah, yeah, there is at 10:09 on a Tuesday night. There absolutely is. It's called a Baconator with Wendy's fries and a Frosty, fool. What do you get that Big Mac crap up out of here? Psh, I can't even talk to you, Donovan. I can't even look at you. Can't even look at you, dude. Really? A Big Mac? Forget that. Rest in peace, Donovan. Oh God. And anyways, dude who was trying to troll me, you could have done a lot better in trying to accomplish what you were trying to accomplish by not actually spelling that the way you spelled it. There's actually a better way to spell it where it actually looks like an actual name, but you completely failed on your troll. So congratulations. Like I said, you are obviously a little kid. Nothing better than Giorgio's at 10 p.m. Well, there's that too. Giorgio's freaking calzones. Oh baby. Those calzones are amazing. But man, my acid reflux was killing me. I actually ended up having to take some I ended up having to take some Tums last night because when I woke up, I was laying on my side and when I woke up I felt like that kind of acidic feeling like all through my throat. It was just nasty. It was really nasty last night. So I don't know if that's maybe what was bothering me. That's been bothering me for the past few nights or something. Like my was acting up, but I didn't really notice it or didn't really feel it. But last night it was bad. I can't. You're dying because of the heat. I mean, go stand in. You're in AC, right? I can't really check Discord, Donovan, while I'm streaming because then it'll like pause the stream or whatever, or disconnect and then it'll reconnect or whatever. Your AC is broken. Stop lying, dude. Don't be trying to act like me. Destiny 2, meh, 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 meh. You know, we should play Farming Simulator actually, since now like the newer ones have Farming Simulator 2017 has cheats. It is broken, dude. My AC's broken too, man. So, I mean, I feel you, dude. My AC's been broken for a month now. So, there's that. And Preston had to live. He had to survive in that. So, JJ, I bought a portable air conditioner. I bought a portable AC unit. That way, you put put a hose into the window, and there's a frame that it has that you close the window on. You don't need to screw it in or anything, which is cool. You just close the window on it, and it just makes sure it's sealed within reason. And then that'll cool up. It's big enough to cool up for a bigger, actually a pretty nice sized room. It was not 50 degrees, JJ. It's been 86. It's been close to 90 like most of the week, dude. Last week was like in the 80, 85, 80 something range. So no, it's not 50 degrees, man. Not by any stretch of the imagination. It's hot. I mean, heat is heat. JJ, the heat index this week is supposed to be 100, over 100 degrees. So we'll be there. We'll be talking soon, man. We mean okay bet. I'm telling you, that's what's already been forecasted for the week, dude. We mean okay bet. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's definitely well, I guess that's not necessarily climate change related, but we had an alert. We had an alert the other day for our county that the air quality was so bad that they told you they recommended that if you have trouble breathing, like I think if you have like what's it called where you need an inhaler, um, asthma. If you have asthma, then you have to like they're like saying like don't go outside, keep the windows closed, like don't drive in any vehicles, like don't do anything like that would allow you to basically breathe that air because the quality was so bad. That's probably the first time I think I've ever seen anything like that here. Yeah, the Cedar Point day was good. Was really good. It was nice and it wasn't too hot. It wasn't cold. It wasn't cloudy. It wasn't rainy. It was a lot better than last year for sure. And it was nice and sunny. Yeah, exactly, Donovan. I agree. Time to sleep, Baker. You have to work in the AM. Yeah. Yeah, JJ. So imagine being here where it can get as hot as 80 or 90 degrees, so you have the heat, and then it can get as cold as below zero during the winter. So guess what? You don't have it that bad, buddy. You don't have it that bad. Like especially yeah, and if you consider the wind chill, it's even colder. So you don't have it that bad, man. We get both sides of the spectrum. Oh, so July 4th next year is on a Saturday, which is good, which means that the Solon fireworks will probably be on the actual Saturday next year, is my guess. Everyone's fine, JJ. Everyone's doing well. So yeah, so chances are we'd have off work on the 3rd. So that would mean that I would have, I would take off like, well, I don't know what I would take off yet. I mean, I would probably end up taking off, maybe just do the same thing. It would just be Thursday and then I'd have Friday off and then take off the following next week. So that way it's just another 6 days or something like that. So I don't know. I would say it would probably be about the same amount of time next year, Preston. But I thought you said something about like coming up here with your mom or something. Am I going to Area 51 with you? No. No, I'm not going to Area 51. There's no point in me going there. That would be a waste of my time, to be honest. You're gonna catch you an alien? There's no aliens at Area 51. Donovan, whatever. Yeah. I mean, obviously you got time to figure it out, but like I said before, I mean, I think if it was two people, then I think you guys would have to figure out about like trying to find some type of hotel to stay at or something in that situation. And then I have to figure out like, I'd also want to let John know too. You would sleep in the bathroom. Okay, Amon. Have fun. You're gonna be out in Vegas when? When are you going to? When's your tickets to Vegas? Do you have tickets to Vegas already? Or Nevada already, Amon? Essentially, so you can go out there. What's in San Diego? You'll teleport, whatever. Get out of here. The beach. I mean, I guess is there really no beaches in Texas? I guess probably not, huh? That kind of sucks. I mean, there's even beaches in Ohio. I mean, they're pretty much man-made beaches, but they're still beaches on Lake Erie. You can go swimming in the Gulf of Mexico, but then they might think that you're trying to cross the border illegally into America and then deport you. They're like, look at that Mexican trying to swim his way into the United States. So we're gonna do White Castle next year too? Yeah, we could do White Castle next year. Just no cheese, man, and then we're good. No cheese, no cheese. I didn't say I disagree with you, Amon. I said he plays. Remember, he said his football team's the Montwood Rams. I remember that. Well, and cheese also makes it heavy too. Like that was the other part. Is it just had more of like a gooey. I don't know. It just you know the type of feeling you get when you eat just too much cheese. And again, it was American cheese. I don't know, any cheese would have been that much better, but American cheese, there's still only so much of that I could eat, so I guess I wasn't really thinking about it. If they had like pepper jack or something like that, that would have been awesome. Actually, JJ Aman was looking for your address. He asked for your address earlier when he said that you were naked in the shower with your doorknobs. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, see, I don't know if that would eat that if that any type of cheese on there would have been that much better. I just think you just go without the cheese. That way, it's one less, because cheese is just heavy on your system. So I mean, it's just gonna fill you up, and it's just not gonna taste as good. Like they don't really melt it anyways. Like I don't know. It was kind of like that, kind of like in between melted cheese. I think that was what made it even worse for me. But I still have that OBJ card. Which OBJ card? You're talking about the Saquon Barkley card? The signed Saquon Barkley card? No, Preston stole one of my. He stole one of my Walking Dead collectibles. Yeah, yeah, of course I still have the Barkley card. What the heck am I gonna do with it? I'm gonna wait for it to go up in price. Wait for it to go up in value, and then see if I can sell it one day and buy a car, buy a dream car, pay off my house. Wait, what? What do you mean? Wait, what? Amon, what are you doing? Why are you freaking like? Why are you stalking JJ? Yeah, my jersey. Yeah, my jersey came in before you left. I put it. I put it under my brother's. I think where I had it on the counter under our hats. So yeah, I got my jersey too. mine I can open since I didn't want to open my brother's because I'll let him open his. I don't know. It's not bad. I like the buttons. The buttons are pretty neat. I mean, it's just like that's pretty neat that they have the buttons on there. So that'll be cool. I don't know how often I'll wear it, but it's a nice little shirt to wear downtown or something. Some point, sometime, someday, some year. Wow, Donovan. Yeah, I bought an All Star game hat with it too. I got one for me and my brother. And then my brother, I bought him a jersey as well. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap things up for the night. That way, I can actually do something for work for like a half hour and then go to bed. Dude, forget the Yankees, dude. Forget those Yankee buttheads, Donovan. Forget that. We don't need more of that nonsense. We don't need more of that nonsense. Come on, let's let the Indians win a World Series first. Then if the Yankees want to win one, then they can go ahead. The Indians have been suffering for plenty of years without a title, so they could use one. So yeah, more than 10 years. So I'd say they could use one. So I wouldn't say you've been suffering, Donovan. What, JJ? What the heck is that? That was so random. What is that in even response to? The Yankees have been to a World Series at least once every decade. This season is their last chance to keep their streak alive. Wow. Amazing. Check Discord. Okay. I'll take a look. You're getting a Pop Tart. That sounds amazing, JJ. Why are you getting a Pop Tart for dinner? Tell your mom to make you some real dinner. Say, Mom, I don't want to heat up a Pop Tart for dinner. That's not healthy. But why? Aman? Because we poor. You're not poor. Stop it. You're not poor. Your mom's got to be balling with all that child support money your dad's paying, man. You know that fool's getting. Tell that to my butler. Sure. Your mom's rolling in the dough, son. Either that or she's letting all the kids live poor and yet she's living the lavish life. Does Cleveland? No, the Cleveland. No, they did not do the tomahawk chop. No. Her mom has to spend all. Yeah, his mom has to spend hard-earned money on doorknobs. Exactly. Why are you spamming? What the heck? What are you talking about? Okay, I guess. I don't know why. No, remember they got the guy. They got the guy. I think he's still there. The guy who beats the drum. The guy who goes to all the games where I can't remember if that guy still goes there or not. I thought I tried to look for him the last time. Who sits in the bleachers in the far in the back. He brings the drum in and he's just do. I mean, that's kind of neat. At least that's what they used to have. But that was just like some random dude who did it on his own. That wasn't like they hired him or anything to do that, as far as I know. Oh, JJ, no, because JJ, so you can't. The only way that we would fight in UFC is if you don't fight like Preston, because you can't just sit there and keep. Because a real UFC fight, you can't just sit there and push X Y X Y X Y X Y where you just go like because no one would realistically do that. If you do that, no, it's not gonna happen. That's trash play. That's online. That's online spamming. That means that you're not qualified to play that game. You use combos. I don't believe you. So Preston will tell you about my combos that I was using. I had some good bouts. Now I was playing on easy against Forrest Griffin the other night, and dude, I was whooping that dude's ass all over the place. Oh my god, that dude! I would like kick him with a leg kick to the head with Chuck Liddell and knock him down. He'd get up. I'd do like the right leg, the left leg. Then I do like a huge like haymaker punch. It says the combo is for you. What do you mean it says the combo is for you? I'm not sure what you mean. That was not you were doing combos. You were not doing combos. Your combos was just like the constant 1-2 punch, like you were beating a punch like a speed bag. Chuck Liddell, yeah, Liddell, dude. I was using Liddell against Forrest Griffin, JJ, and so what ended up happening is Forrest Griffin tried to Superman punch me. He jumped up there to Superman punch me. Just as he was coming forward, I threw a haymaker and clocked him and he knocked him the fuck out, dude. It was awesome. I beat the living shit out of Forrest Griffin, dude. It felt so great. Maybe I'll play that a couple matches tonight or something. I don't know. Or just do some Hexic. So yeah, dude, I had so many good like you're just terrible if someone takes you on the ground. Well, that's what I need to learn because I used to do that a lot in the first. Oh, I wish you guys could have seen. Yeah, Dana White versus Anderson Silva. Yeah, we actually had we were doing simulations too, JJ. We had Dana White going up against different fighters to see if he had a chance to win, and he actually almost beat Anderson Silva. It was insane. They actually had a great match, which is weird. So I did tonight. I did when I was eating dinner. I simmed. I simmed Kimbo Slice and Miocic, and Kimbo Slice knocked Miocic out. He beat Miocic the first time around. I think it was in the second round. And then I was like, there's no fucking way that Kimbo Slice would beat that dude. So then I resimmed again, and then Kimbo Slice ended up... Miocic took him to the ground. Kimbo Slice reversed it and got into full guard. Miocic got him into... he was in a full mount. Miocic got him into full guard and then slapped on an armbar and made him tap. I'm like, that's probably more like it, but Miocic's ground game in that game sucks ass. Like, if he gets taken to the ground, or if he takes someone to the ground, which he tries a lot, he can't really do anything, which is weird. I don't understand it. Like, why would you take people to the ground if your ground game sucks? So I don't know if it's just the game or if that's reality. Yeah, we did a lot of different ones, JJ. Dana White took on... he took on Conor McGregor. Dana White took on Conor McGregor, Bruce Lee. We had him take on like Mark Hunt as well too, or something like that, and we had him take on like a bunch of different guys in the heavyweight division and the light heavyweight. But it's weird. In the game, he tries to take people to the ground. So if you're not good on the ground, then why the hell would you be taking people to the ground? It makes no sense. because he was initiating a lot of the takedowns, which I didn't get. And it seemed like for having long arms, like he's got an 80-inch reach. Hey, what's up, Mike? He has an 80-inch reach, and the guy seems like his arms are maybe so long that it takes them longer to get there. Like his punch is longer to get there than everyone else because everyone else seems like so much faster than him. And it's like, dude, you got an 80-inch reach, and he seems like he can never hit anyone. So that's what's weird too. Like Kimbo Slice was like beating him up, and I'm like, what the like? He has a 7-inch reach advantage over Kimbo Slice. How the hell did Kimbo Slice like? How would Kimbo Slice constantly get through and punch you faster? Yeah, hopefully he did, or learn how to at least play defense. That's all you really need to know, right? You don't need to know how to wrestle. You just need to know how to defend takedowns. You know, to make sure you can stay up on your feet. Just knee him. Just use a lot of knees. That way, if he tries to go down on you, they'll get kneed in the fucking head or kneed in the fucking face. Because obviously he's gonna have to dive at your leg. So just keep using fucking knees. Knock his ass the fuck out. All right, guys. I'm calling it. It's done. Thanks, guys, for everyone who stopped by. Appreciate it, dudes. Should you buy a Surface Pro or Apple Mac? I don't know, dude. Like, it depends on what you want to do with them. I don't like Apple computers or anything Apple, so I would almost say get a Surface, but it depends on what you're going to do. Baker, do you buy charger batteries for... No, I have charging ones, JJ. I have the kind where you take the controller and you mount it, and then you push it in and it charges. It's a rechargeable battery pack. Baker's throwing in the towel. I am. Ding, 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 ding. It's over. So, all right, guys. Yeah, thank you, dudes, for everyone who stopped by. Appreciate it, guys. Even the trolls. That was fun. So, I'll see you about like streaming tomorrow. I mean, we'll see. I mean, we got to do the Madden Sim, so that's going to be our next focus. Is we just need to focus on getting through those before Madden 20 comes out. So, we'll look to do that sooner than later, of course. So, all right. Good night, Mike. Take care, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Am I at my house? Yes, I'm at my house. If you're asking me. All right, guys. Yep. Take care. See ya. Bye bye. Bye bye. All right, Preston.